Okay, the podcast set up downtown. We got motion. What's the idea? People, the conversation's open. Lee Andrews Group, the firm, yeah, we here now. Let's talk about great ideas. Have a sit down. Welcome to the podcast. The Idea People.
Welcome to the Idea People at Lee Andrews Group. I'm your host, Rick Garcia, and today's guest, Michelle Thames, is a trailblazing marketing strategist, especially passionate about empowering women entrepreneurs. And Michelle has emerged as a prominent figure in the realm of digital marketing, which we're going to dive into, particularly celebrated for her ability to turn startups into well-known brands through her organic digital marketing strategies. And she's also the creator and host of Social Media Decoded. It's a podcast where Michelle simplifies complex social media strategies into easy-to-understand tactics. And we want to welcome you to the Idea People at Lee Andrews Group. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for having me.
We are thrilled to have you. And it always makes sense to start from the very beginning. And so we want to have you describe your journey from starting as a beauty influencer to becoming a marketing strategist, and what motivated this transition.
Yeah, so I have a really unique story. I actually have a background in healthcare administration. I went to school, got my bachelor's and master's in healthcare, worked in the healthcare field for a few years, but unfortunately for me, I was fired from my job in healthcare. So it pushed me into my passions. At the time, I had a side hustle as a blogger, a content creator. I was really new in the space. And so I said, you know what, I could just fall back on this and really create something from this. So I started to do some freelance writing for naturallycurly.com, which is an online beauty platform. And so I really just got myself out there and networked with other people. And because of what I was doing online, I was noticed by a beauty brand, up-and-coming beauty brand, and they needed a social media and digital marketing manager. And I was hired for that position and helped that company to build their footprints for social media and digital marketing and become a household name. They recently got sold by Procter & Gamble acquired. And so that's really huge to be a part of something like that. And so I said, you know what, I can help more people. And so I decided to branch off and do my own marketing agency with my husband. And now we help different companies, 6, 7, and 8-figure businesses to really become visible online, to create marketing plans, not just social media and Instagram, right, but digital marketing as a whole, because it's a bigger picture and a big reach when you have social media as a tool and being able to leverage that. I also really love helping women entrepreneurs, is really a passion of mine. So I decided to do coaching and consulting women entrepreneurs who are new to entrepreneurship or, been in it for a while, but they don't really know the marketing. And so that's how I got started, my long, short story. But basically, I was fired and I got pushed into this.
And sometimes, they talk about one door closing and another one opening, and that happened for you. So describe organic digital marketing to our audience, and what are some of the common misconceptions that you find that you encounter?
Yeah, so organic digital marketing is when you're not putting any money or dollars behind your content, like Google ads, Facebook, and Instagram ads. Pinterest ads, there's so many platforms, they all have ads where you can place money behind your content and push it to specific targeted people. Organic marketing is, yes, you can target specific people, but we're not placing money behind the content. It's organically reaching people with the different algorithms. So I grew my own personal brand by leveraging organic digital marketing. I did not dabble into ads until just recently. So an example is I created a YouTube video with really great SEO, keywords, and all the things that people would be searching for at that time. And it actually went viral and really helped me to establish my brand back when I was a natural hair influencer and content creator. And so organic marketing, it works, right? But a misconception is that, oh, I'm just going to grow my personal brand really quick. But the truth is, it does take time, especially with organic marketing, right? Things like SEO, search engine optimization. When you create a blog post on a website, that's embedded in the internet, right? And now those keywords are searchable, but something like that takes a long time to really gain traction. So when you look at organic marketing, if you have a business, a personal brand, you want to think about it in the long term so that you don't get upset, right? Because it's not a fast track thing. And so that's really organic marketing from paid ads.
Yeah, I know. We're as Americans, we're used to instant gratification. We want things to come to us so quickly. How do you measure the success of an organic marketing campaign? And can you share an example of maybe a campaign that you've led?
Yes. So recently, I actually worked with a client that went viral. So our team created a piece of organic content that we didn't place any money behind. We posted it to Instagram, Facebook, all of our platforms, YouTube, and it went viral on Instagram first initially. When I mean viral, I'm saying 2.5, it's probably about 3 million views by now. So that's viral, right? We had over 3,000 comments on this post. It was able to garner 6 figures for this client in revenue over a period of a weekend, gain 20,000 Instagram followers, over 10,000 new Facebook page not visitors, but followers of the page. So this was all done organically, meaning we didn't put any money behind this content. And so it's just the matter of really marketing is scientific, right? You could hit at the right time and just really have a good place in going viral. But what I do want to say about going viral, things like that, it's like a 1 in a million type thing. And also, your company needs to be well prepared on the back end to be able to handle something like virality. So it was really good for this client because they have a really great infrastructure. They were well known and they already had their footing on social media, SEO, blog posts, all these things already in place. And so the company was reputable, trusted. And so that allowed even more new clients and more new eyes. And it was really exciting to be a part of that viral moment. It recently just happened in December, and we're still benefiting off that virality today.
Yeah, the people talk about wanting to go viral, and what does that mean to you? And you just mentioned it. Sometimes it's just a roll of the dice. You get lucky, right?
Yeah, sometimes you just get lucky. I mean, considering on what you consider viral, right? I consider anything over 100,000. That's pretty viral, right? But I'm talking about the millions. So this is, I think, super viral when you can reach millions of people. That's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. I just think it's something really cool. And yeah, it is the luck of the draw. You got to have all the right pieces. They come together and poof, like, and it can happen in any industry, fitness. This happened to be in the travel industry, and travel is very popular online. And so it was just a really niche situation. So I just want to share that it is possible, but just know, right? It's like a 1 in a million thing. You can do it, but it's like a science.
Yeah. And some people go viral for the wrong reasons too, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
hopefully it's always for the right reason. Michelle Thames is our guest on the Idea People at Lee Andrews Group. She's the creator and host of Social Media Decoded. What strategies have you found most effective for building and maintaining an audience on social media?
Definitely authenticity, right? Brands really being authentic and storytelling. In today's age, I really believe that storytelling is huge. I mean, PR, right? We want to tell that story. That is what's going to attract those ideal clients and customers and really build that like, know, and trust. And I think when we spend time on the storytelling and really understanding who our ideal audience is so that we can talk to them better through our storytelling, that you get more success. You're more successful that way. Not just, talking about all things and being all over the place, but really niching down and considering like, what is the story that we want to tell and how can I convey that through my digital marketing, whether that's via email, on Instagram, via video, or, even in person and online events as well.
When I first heard the term analytics, it was back when I was a sports journalist covering games, and teams were now trying this new scientific way of approaching sports where they looked at different kinds of numbers than what you originally thought would make for a successful player or a successful team. And now it's all we hear about when it comes to business. Can you explain the role of data analytics in your marketing decisions and how you balance the data with just going with your gut?
Yeah, the numbers don't lie, right? You want to do things that make sense and not do things that don't work, right? If it's not broke, I like to say don't fix it, but we can look at the numbers and really say, okay, well, this worked on social media. This type of content really resonated with our audience, this style, really analyzing the content, but also the numbers, the conversions, the KPI, key performance indicators. But first, you as the brand, as the business owner, have to figure out what are those key performance indicators that we want to measure, right? Is it conversions? Is it link clicks? Is it followers from social media? So key performance indicators, I think it's like the guiding roadmap, right? Once you really know what works and you can see that with numbers, you just keep repeating and doing that. I don't think that you have to change a whole lot of things when you have something that works. Yes, digital marketing changes all the time, and you may need, to tweak a few things because platforms change, but really having a really solid marketing strategy and a plan and being able to measure your KPIs on what you really want, your goals, I think is the best way, the best way.
You mentioned a lot of different types of data. Is there one that you put more emphasis on over another?
Definitely, it depends on the client, right? But one thing is important is conversions. People really do look at conversions, but conversions can be many things. It can be conversions from the website or someone joins the email list. That's a conversion. I think that they join the list. And so now you have them in your ecosystem. I like to call funnels and all the techie marketing terms, just your digital ecosystem. Getting people off of social media is also important too, right? You use social media as a tool, get them off social media, and then nurture them, right? Through a process, through your email list. And then they convert eventually if you have something that they want to buy, or maybe they join your email list or come to an event. So it really does depend on, what your goals are, what you'll be measuring.
Michelle Thames is our guest on the Idea People at Lee Andrews Group. She's the creator and host of Social Media Decoded. What challenges have you faced in your career, and tell us about the battle to overcome them?
Of course, yes. So many challenges. Just being an entrepreneur is it's not easy. And I just think really being consistent. If you have a gift and a talent and you know that you want the world to know about it, you have social media at your fingertips to just tell the world about it, but have a plan, right? When you're doing that. I think that, every day something changes with social media, digital marketing. It can be tough. And I'm like, why am I even doing this? But I think I always go back to why am I doing this? I really have the goal in showing people that social media is positive and that it can help you reach more people no matter what you do. You are an artist, you're a basketball player, you love to cook, you're a chef, right? And so, some of the things that I've dealt with are just, that imposter syndrome sometimes, to really think, can I get up on social media and do this? Can I really, grow my page and reach more people with all the things that other people's posts sometimes online? We compare ourselves to one another, those things like that. In my agency, I have faced a few different struggles, especially, there's always up and down. Entrepreneurship is not a straight line. Being a business owner is not a straight line. It's up and down, up and down. And just being able to, deal with that and know, like, okay, I can combat this. I can come up with a different strategy and a different plan. I always have a plan B. So I faced a lot of different challenges, whether it is, showing up, even myself showing up on social media, or just dealing with, what business owners deal with when it comes to working with different clients, figuring out different systems and strategies to really help clients build and grow on social media.
We mentioned your podcast, Social Media Decoded. You're on our podcast, The Idea People. Tell me how you use your podcast as part of your, I guess, in your tool bag, and what are some of the key takeaways you get from guests, and how have you been influenced by some of those discussions?
Yeah, so I created my podcast because I wanted a space for people to learn more about digital marketing and social media in a simplified way. All of my episodes are 15 to 30 minutes long with my interviews, and we really break down social media in easy terms that people can really understand. I've had some amazing guests from top marketing professionals who've helped grow companies to millions, to digital creators, to amazing business owners. And the one thing that just remains like true and just I keep hearing over and over again is consistency. Consistency is key in no matter what you do, and especially in marketing, showing up and really putting forth your best effort to build your business, because marketing is the heartbeat. If you don't market, everything can dry up and then there'll be no clients, no customers, right? And so there's many ways to market. I just so happen to really love the online and digital space. And so I think that there's a lot of opportunity and much more growth too. There's things like AI that is just now here, right? We have so much more that's available to us. And so I really just create the podcast to be a resource to business owners, to marketing professionals, to people who want to learn more about social media, but not in such complex way, and that you walk away with actionable things that you can implement and see results.
How do you stay current with the ever evolving landscape of digital marketing? Things change constantly and overnight. And are there particular resources or thought leaders that you follow?
Absolutely, absolutely. I stay up to date with signing up to different email subscriptions. I really love Social Media Today. They always share the latest and greatest things like Ad Week, so I can see the different marketing campaigns that are popular. Like, I really love LinkedIn also as well to learn more about marketing. I follow a lot of marketing professionals and they share a lot of great updates about different marketing campaigns going on. I recently loved Bubbly. They are really doing a really great job in different campaigns with their marketing. So that's been one that I really love. But just, staying up to date, signing up to different platforms, taking time daily to really search on the different platforms like Instagram to see, what's changing, what they're coming up with next, and always keeping my ear to the streets. I also love to listen to different podcasts like Amy Porterfield and other amazing marketing experts in my field as well, just to gain more knowledge.
We mentioned in the introduction to you that you're especially passionate about empowering women entrepreneurs. So, what advice do you give women who are just starting out and they want to gain some visibility without a big budget?
Absolutely. And especially to my moms too, because I'm a mom. And so I understand, like, it's hard, right? Sometimes we have these ideas and passions to run a business and to grow this thing, and we don't know, we might be stepping into new territory. But my advice is to just go for it. Post it, right? We can always come back and refine our strategy, refine what we post, but it's the initial step of just starting and putting ourselves out there and working, right? Working our way towards our goals and dreams. And so I think that if you have a passion and you want to help people and you want to use social media to do that, that you absolutely can. I am a living witness. I've been able to do it. I've created multiple businesses. I just came up with a new business idea today, and I'm going to use my digital marketing skills to be able to help myself and my business get ahead. And so I know that I have these skills. And so that's why I created everything that I do to be able to help other women and other people too. But I'm just really passionate about women because I'm a woman, right? And I really believe that, we can really get ahead and really build our businesses if we have a plan for social media.
Well, you talk about social media as being this world that's out there for us. The world is our oyster kind of a thing. If you wanted to be discovered as an artist who maybe has a great voice, but you didn't get that recording contract and nobody knows who you are, it's almost like everybody can know who anybody is at this point in time, by virtue of the benefits of social media.
Absolutely. And TikTok. I mean, look how TikTok has grown. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with it, but look how it has helped grow so many people's businesses, especially during COVID. There were so many businesses that were birthed from that time, and they leveraged social media to build visibility and get their message out there. So if you have a message, use social media to get it out there.
So looking forward, what trends or innovations in marketing are you most excited about exploring?
I am excited about the AI trends. I don't know if you saw, but Apple has released some new AI updates that are just crazy, things that you can do from your phone. So now you'll be able to use Chat GPT, which is a really amazing AI tool, from your phone and for free. They're going to have so many different updates and like calculators where you can solve problems. And so I'm really excited about AI and how it could just help business owners have more time back in their day. I've been using AI for the past 2 years in my business, and it saved me so much time, like writing emails, putting together presentations, doing things for my clients. And my clients also use AI and to help them every day in their businesses. So getting that time back, I'm really excited to see the next advancements in AI and how we can continue to use them to help us.
Well, Michelle, thank you so much for sharing your insight with us on the Idea People at Lee Andrews Group. We're thrilled to have you join us and make us a little smarter today. Thank you.
No, thank you for having me.
And for more information about Michelle, go to thamesmediasolutions.com. And yes, Thames is spelled like the river, right? Thames, thamesmediasolutions.com. And of course, to learn more about us here at the Idea People, check out leeandrewsgroup.com. Have a great day, everybody.
Okay, the podcast set up downtown. We got motion. What's the idea, people? The conversation's open. The Andrews Group, the firm. Yeah, we here now. Let's talk about great ideas. Have a sit down. We on a mission. You get the idea, people. Glad you pulled up. How you doing? Nice to meet you.